How is Christmas already over and it's already 2026? Every year, I like to share with you the beautiful art-related gifts that I got from friends and family. So that's what we're going to do today. My name is Shanna Rowe Jackson, also known as Caution Artist at Play, because I like to play with a bunch of different art supplies. And that means usually when there's a holiday or my birthday, I get a lot of art-related gifts from my friends and family. So welcome to my annual Christmas art haul video. I have a few gifts to show you from some really dear friends, a few things to show you from my awesome husband and other family members, as well as a couple things that I got low on in the studio. I'm going to show you those today. Let's just jump right in. Okay, so I'm going to start off with some gifts from friends. Shortly before Christmas, our friend Karen Clark from Karen Clark Creations had a birthday. So we all got together, me, Karen, Angela Clark, they're not related, and Lindsay Wyrick. We got together, had some Chinese food, exchanged some gifts. I made each of us this fun little ornament for our trees. It's just like a watercolor pan made to obviously look like a watercolor. So I gave each of them one in their favorite color, and this is mine. And yes, it was a lot of fun, but they spoiled the heck out of me because I was not expecting that. So let's take a look at all the things that they gave me. And I feel like such a spoiled brat. Next year, ladies, you're getting it. I am going to spoil the heck out of you. So the first thing that I want to show you is this beautiful painting by Karen. She made each of us one of these paintings on a wood block, and I love it so much because I do love me a good poinsettia. And she did sign the back. It's so cute, and I'm just going to keep it forever and ever. And I just thought that it was so beautiful. She did a fantastic job. Lindsay got us each birthday and Christmas presents because she wanted to make up for the fact that we had birthdays in the fall and winter. So I'll show you what she got me for my birthday. My birthday was back in September, and so she gave me this beautiful handmade sketchbook with the deckled pages. Honestly, I'm not sure. I forgot to ask her what kind of paper this is. I'll have to ask her. Maybe she'll put it in the comments, but I love it. She made this, and I almost am afraid to use it, but I'm definitely going to use it. I think I might use this on our plein air adventures when we go out together. I'm just really in love with it. And she also got me a couple of refillable pens. We have here a brush pen. I'm super excited to try this. I'm not sure what ink I want to put in it yet. I have a bunch of different kinds, so I have to think about that. And then a refillable fountain pen. So I'm excited to try these out. If you want to see me do a video with these, let me know. I'm really intrigued. I think these are going to be great to bring out for plein air as well. For Christmas, Lindsay has been really into, look at this little clip. I think it's just so cute. She packaged things so beautifully. I can't even handle it, but a lot of the packaging is gone. She got each of us some stuff to do some wax stamping with. So she got me an S, if you can see that. And see, like, this is one of the wax seals. Wax seals is what I meant to say originally. And some of the gold wax. So I'm definitely going to have to get into this. She's been really into it lately, and she likes to share the wealth. And I'm pretty excited about it. I like the old-timey kind of feel to it. I think it'd be fun to do some sort of like quill pen kind of art or something, and then find a way to incorporate a wax seal. And she also got us each a palette ring for when we're out on the go. I think it's so cute. I love it. A little mini sketchbook, and I love the pattern on this. I think it's so cute. So this will be perfect to just throw in the bag and go. It's 140-pound watercolor paper, 100% cotton by Funto. I don't know. It must be Funto. So can't wait for that. And then she also gave us each a sample pack of the new Supervision watercolors that came out recently. She got her hands on some of those and made us each a little mini palette. See, I told you. I'm spoiled. I'm so spoiled. I wasn't sure what to expect, so I can't believe the generosity of these girls, and I love them all so much. And then Angela made us each these fantastic magnets, the Floozy Times. Here's to another year of us, laughing at our own jokes, creating our best art, and keeping each other sane. Angela, Lindsay, Karen, and Shanna. And look at the little cartoon versions of each of us. It is so cute. I love it. Sassy edition. It's so fun. And the floozy part comes from, if you've followed Lindsay for a while, I'm sure you have. Most people know Lindsay Wyrick, the Frugal Crafter, but she calls herself like a sketchbook floozy, and it became a thing on her channel. And then when we started getting together, we just became the floozies. We're the main art floozies. But yeah, so that's why it's the floozy times. And that comes from jumping around from sketchbooks. Like, she's not actually a floozy. We're not actually floozy. We're all very happily married, but... And then she also had her husband, Lou, who is extremely talented at woodworking, make us each a wooden ornament, and it is just gorgeous. The craftsmanship is fantastic, and I love handmade items, obviously, because I'm a maker. I love to make things, so I really appreciate a good handmade item, and he's just fantastic. He also made a beautiful cup to put some wooden die in for Karen's birthday. She's going to be making her own art dice, and like that was the idea that Angela had for Karen. It's amazing. But yeah, so we each got one of these ornaments, and it's just gorgeous. She also got us each a mug warmer for our studios. It's not necessarily art related, but you know, artists kind of let their tea go cold a little bit while they get busy. And so I don't have that here right now, but I am going to set it up behind my tea bar in the studio. And this is something that she got me specifically because she knows I love me a strawberry frosted donut, and she saw it and it made her think of me. So now I have a strawberry frosted donut pen. And I also like the purple frosted ones that Duncan comes out with every once in a while. So it's just perfect. And then also on that trip, I got the package that our friend known as Wildflower sent me through Angela because she has Angela's P.O. box. And so she sent me some of the Aquatone pencils that she wasn't using anymore and sent them along to me so that I could use them because I love them. And so this is long awaited. Honestly, this has been since I first created my Aquatone video a while back, but we just finally got the chance to match up so I could get the package from Angela. Now, speaking of new supplies, we couldn't get together without going shopping because, you know, we love us some art supplies. And so while we were out on that trip, we went to Five Below, and I got this really fun ceramic paint palette. It's a lemon. I love me some citrus. I love a good fruit theme anyways. Let's see, I haven't opened it yet to actually look at it, so hopefully it's in good shape. And it comes with a brush. I don't know how useful the brush is going to be, but look at this palette. Oh my gosh. It is so cute. And of course, it was not very expensive because it was at Five Below. I think there was a lime one too, and I think a couple of the girls might have ended up with a lime one, or I think at least Angela may have gotten one. But look at that. Look how fun. That's going to be so fun to have like right here while I'm filming watercolor. And then also from Five Below, this is not technically an art supply, but if you've been following me for a while, you know I have this kink. Not really a kink. That's a bad way to say it. But I have like this habit of buying these candy tins and turning them into watercolor palettes. So you've seen me do one with a Golden Girls tin that my husband got me. And I also recently did one that looked like a strawberry frosted donut. And Angela saw this and she's like, Shanna, did you see that? And I'm like, oh, that's coming home with me because that's going to make a perfect little travel palette. This is going to fit things much more easily than the other ones that I did. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm not sure what paint I'm going to put in it yet. I will take the candy out, I will wash it out, and I will add some paint in. But let me know what paint you think I should do next. So far in my other palettes, in my first palette, I did some Holbein. In my second palette, I did some Core with like a split complementary palette, which was my donut one. This one, I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. Maybe I'll do some of the Magello Mission Gold in this, the pure pigments that I have. I'll pick out some of my favorite colors from that set or something. I'm not sure. We'll see. And then also from Five Below, I picked up these makeup brushes, not for makeup, of course. I like to use makeup brushes as mop brushes when I am using acrylic and oils just to, you know, blend things out in the background and stuff like that. Okay, so that's what we did at Five Below, but then we also stopped at a place called Berry Stationery, and I will link their website in the description below. This is a little store that used to be in Waterville, Maine. It is now in Oakland, Maine, and we picked up a few things there. I actually am very proud of myself because it was Christmas time. I did not shop for myself a whole lot, and I did not spend a ton of money. But the things that I got, I just couldn't resist. So, pencils, of course, because I'm crazy for pencils. And look, we have a repeating theme here. More of the aquatones. He had some of the aquatones available open stock, and I am stoked. So I was able to get some of the colors that I didn't have in my 12 set. Now, just to go back to what the aquatones are, these are a water-soluble pencil that Derwent used to make, but they are no longer being made. So it's not really easy to find them, and I originally got my 12 set in store at Lindsay's sister's store, which has not been open to the public for a long time, so she had the 12 set still in stock. And then I was so excited. Actually, Lindsay came across them and she's like, Shanna, they have the aquatone in open stock. And so I was able to get 6 of the colors that I didn't already have. I got Crimson Lake, Raw Sienna, Cedar Green, Burnt Carmine, May Green, and Ultramarine. Speaking of things they don't make anymore, we can thank Karen's Eagle Eye for this one. This is a no blot ink pencil by Sanford. Again, this is something else they don't make anymore. This is a graphite pencil, and then when you wash it out with water, it turns to blue ink. And the girls and I are thinking about doing a collaboration with this pencil, so let me know in the comments below what you think of us doing that, because I think that would be a lot of fun. But yeah, that was one that Karen saw, and she's like, I wonder what the heck this is. And of course, we're all very curious, so we each had to get one. And then I also got these little mini artist trading cards by Strathmore. We've got watercolor paper and their acrylic paper because I like both. And I thought it would be fun to start doing some artist trading cards this year. I like to work small every once in a while, and I don't know, I just thought it would be neat and something different to try. And then something else, I had my eye on some round paper. Oh, now I can't remember. I believe it was Hand and Mule round paper. It comes in a really pretty tin and it's a fairly new product. I was eyeing it pretty hard, but I just couldn't justify buying it for myself at the price it was at because it was Christmas time. So I was trying to keep it, you know, inexpensive. So Lindsay ended up buying some and she gave me some to try, and I'll probably be trying this on the channel at some point. And then maybe later on down the line, I'll get the tin. But I think it's really fun that it's just round separate sheets. I do have a round block of watercolor paper, and I think it's by Arteza or something like that. And I think it's a lot of fun, but something about the tin and the surface of this paper looks really, really beautiful. So maybe I'll try this pencil on it or something when we do our collaboration. I'm just going to keep that in there to keep it protected. So that was an amazing trip. We had a great time together, and I always have a blast with those girls. Okay, let's move on to Christmas gifts from my family members. Okay, so let's start with the wonderful gifts that my husband got me this year. He got me this really cute handmade sketchbook, and it's got a bunch of different colors in it. He works at a gift shop, and this is something that they sell there, but they also have an Etsy shop. It's from Purple Bean Bindery, and they are out of Auburn, Maine. I will link them in the description below in case you're interested. But they have all kinds of cool stuff on their site, and I think it is just so cute. I love that it has a bunch of different colors in it, and I'm looking forward to playing around with it. I think it would be fun to use like different colored pens on it, like and acrylic pens and stuff, because they'll go over anything. But yeah, I thought that that was super cute, and I just love the little design on the outside. I love handmade stuff. Speaking of handmade stuff that you can find on Etsy, this is something I've had on my wish list for a little while. And these are handmade watercolors. They are like glitter, like shimmery watercolors. And I have seen these all over Instagram for years. This is the company, I think it's Iuli. I don't really know how to pronounce it. But that's the company name. Again, this is Black Oyster. This is a sample color that they gave me. But that is the brand name. I will link them below as well. This is one of their sample packs, and it has a bunch of their different kinds of shimmery colors. I am super excited to try these. These are probably going to be more of like a sketchbook item because I don't know about light fastness, and some of them are color shifting, but they look so beautiful online, and I'm so stoked. I've wanted to try them for years. They're a little bit on the pricier side, but they are handmade, and that's to be expected. And if they are anything like they're advertised, it will be 100% worth it. So I will have to find a cute little palette to put these in. Really excited about it. And then they also sent this dot of color and this. And this was, again, another wish list item. I'm so excited that I finally get to try some of these. And I will definitely do some sort of video showing these. I don't have time to swatch everything right now because this is already going to be a really long video, but you will see those in the future. He also got me a couple of different books that I had on my wish list. I have here the art book, Big Ideas, Simply Explained. It's kind of an art history book, and it talks about a bunch of different art concepts and breaks things down and goes throughout time, and it looks really, really cool. I'm super excited about this book. I've had it on my wish list for a while. Talks about portfolios. Some pretty cool stuff. I love me a good art history book. Hardcover. It's beautiful. And again, I will link everything in the description below if I'm able. And then this is Art is a Way of Knowing by Pat B. Allen. And this is just kind of a self-help book to get you in the groove of things and to help you connect with yourself and your creativity. At least from what I've read up on. I haven't read it yet, so we'll see. But A Guide to Self-Knowledge and Spiritual Fulfillment Through Creativity is what it's supposed to be about. I'm super excited about that. I think this might be the next book that I read because I just finished reading a book, so it's good timing. Okay. So, something else that he got me is this fun Caran d'Ache set. His store actually sells Caran d'Ache products. That's how he keeps finding all these really neat sets that they come out with, because I haven't even heard about this set. It's their mixed media botanical set, and it has an online creative class with Julie Thomas. So this must be Julie's artwork, which is beautiful. It has a combination of some of their water-soluble products in it. This set has 12 of the Super Color Aquarelle, which is some of their watercolor pencils, 5 of their Fibralo brush markers, which those look to be water-soluble as well, and 4 of their regular Fibralo markers, 1 brush, and it also has 12 postcards to work on, a palette aquarelle, which, boy, that alone is exciting because I use mine all the time. I could always use a spare. This is the palette that I use when I'm working with my watercolor pencils, and it has the rough side and the smooth side, and I scribble on it, and whatever. You've seen it. If you've watched my content, then you've seen it a million times. And it also includes that online creative class. So this is pretty cool. I have not tried these markers yet. I have tried their Albrecht Dürer watercolor markers, and I have tried their regular Pitt Artist pens, so that must be like their artist line of stuff. I'm assuming that this is more closer to a student grade, but that's pretty exciting. I think this is going to be a really fun set to work with. So if you want to see me do a video on this set, let me know in the comments below. And if you don't, well, there's a good chance I'm going to make one, so just don't watch that video. Okay, and then something else that he got me was a printer. And this is a label printer for when I fulfill orders on my website. Right now, I have a bunch of my originals available on my website, but I might be adding more this year. That's something I've been playing around with. Don't quote me on it yet, but if I have any updates for you, I will let you know. But this is so that I can get into more of a professional stance with my shop. And it's basically just a thermal laser printer for shipping labels. If you've watched my previous Christmas art haul videos, then you know my mom still gets me and my older sister's stockings, even though we're in our 30s and 40s. And there's usually some sort of stationery in our stockings. And so these are a couple of the things she got us. I love this little pad. It is so cute. Now, later, eventually, my little procrastinating heart is just in love. And then a nice desktop calendar, which will be great for planning content and things like that. I just think that they are super cute and they go really well together. Okay, so let's move on to the things that my lovely mother-in-law got me. This is something that I've had on my wish list for a while. And these are the tinted watercolor Graphite Pencils by Staedtler. And you know me, I love me a good tinted graphite. You've seen me use the Technolo by Caran d'Ache. You've seen me use the Derwent Graphitint, which are my favorite. I'm kind of curious to see how these stack up. This is the 12 set. I don't have much information about these at this time. I need to do a little bit more research on light fast ratings and stuff like that, but I will definitely be doing a video about these at some point and kind of seeing how they stack up to the ones I've already tried. Something else that she got me was this 18 well porcelain palette from Meeden that I've had on my wish list for a while. This is what it looks like out of the package. Oh, it's so beautiful, and that's a great size. That's going to fit really well. Put this here, put my lemons over here. But yeah, I am a sucker for a good porcelain palette. On the other side, it also has these squares, and I feel like that would be good for mixing as well. So I feel like it could be used as a dual purpose. Beautiful. Again, that was on my wish list for a while. I'm happy to finally have it because it's nice to have different sizes, and especially if you use a bunch of different brands and you want to kind of keep a separate palette for each and not waste anything and just reuse the palette. It's good to have a few on hand. Okay, so something else that she got me. I'm not even sure if I can fit this on screen. This is something that I have a lot of already. Wooden drawers. I can't even fit it on screen. I'll put some B-roll. But basically, she got me another set of drawers for my pencils, and this one has 6 drawers in it, which is great because I have some new pencils. So, okay, so that's what I got for gifts. I do have a couple other things that I got because it was something I was low on. You know, a few things that I've picked up since the last time I did a haul video. One of those things was actually something new to me, and these are the Wink of Stella brush pens by Kuretake. I actually bought these a while back because I wanted to use them for my Christmas cards, and they didn't come in time. They finally showed up shortly before Christmas, even though I bought them from Amazon. But basically, they are a nice shimmery pen, and they've got a brush nib, and they're just beautiful and clear, and they're just a fun way to add some sparkle and shine to your paintings. I also got another set of the white gel pens that I really like. You saw me talk about these in my top 10 favorite art supply video of 2025. Basically, this is the Boutiger brand. The brand that I had originally, I don't even think they sell it anymore, but this is kind of like a white label off-brand product anyway. But the whole barrel is full of white gel, and they work so well. And this one has a bunch of different sizes. It has the 0.6, 0.8, and 1 millimeter tip. So that's going to give me a few more options. And this is a 9-pack. And that's something that I was running really low on, or actually ran out of. I actually really like to make jewelry, and my favorite thing to make is earrings. So I just picked up some new earring hooks so that I don't have to worry about that for a while. It's not something I really do on the channel, but I've loved doing that for years and years. And I recently made some jewelry with the girls. We did a video chat and we were making jewelry, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm out of earrings. So I got some of the sterling silver earrings, and then like a gunmetal color that I really like to work with for when I'm getting a little bit dark with my jewelry. And the last thing I'm going to show you is actually something that I talked about in my art haul video for my birthday, because I ordered it on October 1st as soon as it dropped, and I did not get it until December something. It was a Christmas miracle that these finally came in. I finally have my hands on the Derwent Drawing 72 set, and you bet your bottom dollar I will be doing a video on these. I have actually swatched them out already. I didn't do that on video. I just did it in my sketchbook while I was watching Christmas movies. And I'll show you those swatches when I do the actual video, but oh my goodness, they smell so good and so pencil-y, and they look beautiful. There's a few things that I'm a little bit reserved about with these, so we'll talk about that in the video, but for the most part, I am just so happy that A, they finally expanded the line, and B, Blick finally got them in, or Derwent finally got some to Blick so that they could be shipped out to me, because holy guacamole, I've been waiting over a decade for these darn pencils, because I have worked with the Derwent drawing pencils for a very long time. They are one of my top pencils to work with. I use their Chinese white in every single colored pencil piece that I do. I have been waiting for this for a very long time, and boy, I was not patient. I was not patient. I ordered them as soon as they dropped, and then I just sat there and waited for 2 months, and it was rough. But they're finally here. I know, definitely first world problems, but boy, am I excited about them. So you'll see a video about this as well. So that's it. That's my loot. I got a lot of great gifts and a lot of fun stuff. I will be doing videos on some of these things in the future. Let me know what you want to see a video on first. I'll see what I can do. I had a very wonderful Christmas, and I hope that you did too if you celebrate, or wonderful holidays, whatever holidays you celebrate. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this video and all the fun goodies that I got from my family and friends. I feel so blessed, and I'm really excited to try these new things in the new year. I will be back soon with a video, and I actually think I'm going to switch things up a little bit in the new year. I've got a lot of things on my mind, so I'll be doing a video about that soon. Let's just say I might be a little bit more frugal this year, so we'll get into that later on. But I hope that you had a wonderful holiday. I hope you have a wonderful new year. I will see you next time. You have a fantastic day. Bye.